Andrew Donald McKechnie, 25 years of age, 5'7", 188 plus minus 15 pounds due to quarantine. I'm here to answer some pre-draft questions.
My name is Parker Bacon. I'm 5'6", or 5'5", 125 pounds, and yeah.
Patrick Donald McKechnie, 51, 5'9", 165.
Ashley Jean McKechnie here, 28 years old, 4'11" on a good day, and 120 pounds of pure muscle.
I'm Damon James Bacon. I catch massive fish, and I love my mom.
Hi, I'm Deborah Louise McKechnie. I'm 57 years old.
Hi, this is the one and only David Paul Francis, aka Crockett, aka Davy Crockett. I'm approximately 39 years old, give or take a few decades. I'm 5'7", give or take a few inches, at 150 pounds, give or take a few 20-30 pound difference.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. This is Kevin Andrew McKechnie. I'm coming in at about 6 foot 3/4 inch. I'm running 49 years old, getting right up to 50, and 240 give or take.
Connor McKechnie, age 13, height 5'7.5", weight pushing 130.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Bacon. I am 43.9 years old. I am 5'7 3/4 tall, and I weigh.
Roderick Franklin McKechnie, 11 years old, 5'1", 85 pounds. Favorite memory of my mom is when we went to squeeze in on my birthday, and I got a huge cup of seasoning, and she despised me for it because it was really big.
My first day of kindergarten, when from Rocky Lane, we drove down to the Texaco station, where I proceeded to get on the bus and get in the back of the bus to look out to see Mom pull out in the Falcon right behind the bus. Drive to Truckee Elementary, I get off the bus and she's right there bringing me to my classroom. So that's a perfect mom if you ask me.
Memory of me and Mom is growing up when I was young, I used to I got a few tickets riding my dirt bike on the street. My mother was always there to take me to court, talk to the same judge, he told her the same thing. But I kept doing it anyway. But she was always there for her. That's why I love her so much.
Probably when we took me camping to Idaho, even though it was with Grandma and Parker, I still really enjoyed just hanging out with you and going fishing with you, or you watching me go fishing. I don't know, it's just really fun.
Favorite memory of my mom, kick this thing back to Mom's birthday in 2016. May have brought her home a pipe, and we possibly hotboxed my room. I think it's between the hours between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. From my memory, Mom went to bed in about 10 minutes. After that little scenario, Dad was out on the couch, had no clue. Pretty good time.
We have, my mom and I laugh in the car a lot, and one time we had to pick up a truckload of compost, but the way the loader put it in, we had to spread it out, so I sacrificed my body because we didn't have any tools to spread it all out, and we had to trek home from Reno, and I reeked, and we just cracked up the whole time, and it was pretty fun.
Say a few is Christmas mornings. It was that one-on-one attention, whether it's playing with Barbies, easy bake oven, babies, playing jacks in the hallway. Those are some of my favorite memories. And walking down the railroad tracks in the evenings. Can't beat them.
Probably coming home from All-Stars games and talking about what kids could do better and how I can do better and what kind of coaching we could do.
Is her mixture of both joy and sadness when I left to go to college at Chico State. I still remember the look on her face when I backed out of the driveway in the old 65 Mustang. And then I also remember this great trip where she took us kids down to Los Angeles, and we went to Disneyland for the first time. That was super awesome as well. I think that was a middle school type memory.
your mom?
Favorite memory of me and my mom was when she would always take me to my swim meets and we would go to In-N-Out twice in a day. That was like the best.
One of my best memories is actually of riding back from many of my volleyball games, like back from Winnemucca in the Subaru Legacy. And I just remember that as feeling comforting because I didn't have to ride on the stinky bus and I didn't have to wait in line with 30 girls at Burger King, and me and my mom would chat about the game.
If I had to take my mother anywhere, I'd find a bitchin' beach house. We could walk out on the sand, go right down the beach, and get the best shrimp ever. And additionally, I'm going to take her to Dallas Stadium. That's a goal of mine, and hopefully that can happen. Anyhow.
Probably just somewhere where it's not super cold, because she gets cold. So, like, I don't know, Brazil or something, because there's a lot of places you can go on hikes and see cool things.
Mom, I would take you to the Alps and we would ride horses from, I don't know, Italy to Switzerland, and it would be amazing. We'd eat lots of good food in between and sleep in a good bed, and I'd have a glass of wine every night.
Anywhere. I would take my mom to New York City at Christmas time because we both love the joy that the holiday brings everybody, and we love all the decorations and all the trees, and we've been talking about how we'd love to go, so I'd love to take my mom.
Where would I take my mom? I'll tell you what I would do. I love doing a lot of different things in a day, so we would go to the Grand Canyon and we would ride horses down into the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and then we would get on a whitewater raft and we would raft down the river, and then we would climb out of the canyon on our horses again, and we would take a helicopter ride touring the Grand Canyon. It would just be the best day ever.
In the world. Her favorite place is the beach, just like mine. I'd take her to Newport Beach for a week. We'd walk in the mornings on the pier. I'd give her some fish and chips. We'd have a great time.
I'd probably take her to Disney World in Orlando because we've been to Disneyland a lot. We've been to Disney World once, but we'd go to all the parks, We'd grind that out.
I'd take her to a Little League game in which all of her grandkids were participating.
I would take my mom to Miami, Florida, and to a Dolphins game. I would take her there because you get to see the Dolphins, and it's warm, and there's nice hotels, and you don't have to camp there because I know she doesn't like camping.
Anywhere, it would be a Las Vegas Raiders game. We're down in the LV. It'd be probably hot. They're going to be playing the San Francisco 49ers. We're going to be sitting about 10 rows up from the Raiders sideline. Mom in the black and silver, Andy in the red and gold. Niners probably going to catch a dub. I think that'd be a really good time.
I would take you to New Zealand because there's beaches for you to hang out and relax on, but there's also like a forest and rivers and lakes for you to like camp at, and I feel like it's just a mix of both, like Hawaii and forest at the same time.
Do you need anything? Is there anything I can do for you? Do I have anything you need? Toilet paper? Do you need some Vicks Kleenex? I've got you covered.
If you don't get off that screen right now, then you won't have it for 2 weeks. You guys need to get outside and play more.
Mom, is there any extracurricular assignments today? I'm gonna check, okay? Oh my God! Guess what? There's an extracurricular assignment. There, you can get a 4 just by answering this one question, because you are not going to get a 4 from that really bad piece of work. That is very bad. And if you literally do not do this, I will take your phone away.
Once or twice, I would have to say, "God damn it, David! Don't you ever learn?" But again, she was always there for me, but she knew I had to do things my own way.
When you cheer me on at my games, you're like, "Come on, Damon, get dirty. Let me see it." That's basically what I hear during the games, and it's not bad. It's actually a good reminder.
Sneaking snacks into the movie theater. Ashley, here's your emergency. Andy, here's your sports drink. Pat, soda. Mom got her special whey protein.
Hey, Carter, is that an R? Is that an H? Hey, maybe it's an S. I don't know.
But you know the best way to vacuum is to just let your Roomba run all day, but then come back behind it and follow it with the real vacuum. Just really gets deep down in there.
Stephanie, that's enough. Usually telling me or my dad not to have another drink.
And I wasn't there to actually see it, but I know this is what it looked like.
Day ever. And this is my impression of my mom. You know, she keeps it pretty close to the fence, so it's kind of hard to do an impression, but here you go.
Your mom.
I just appreciate that she is kind, but also the teaching kind. So she wants you to make sure you can do it on your own.
Well, I appreciate a lot about you, but I really appreciate how you push us to be like the best humans we possibly can be. And I like how you set good boundaries, like not letting us just get super fat on junk food and not let us like play video games all day, and that you have a good balance of letting us have some screen time, but also that we go outside and be creative too. So I think that's really good.
Her unconditional love. She's always there, no matter what.
About my mom is that she can do anything, and she has taught all of us that you can do it. If you have a goal, if you want to get something done, do it yourself. Get it done right. And I really love that she has instilled that in me and all of her kids and her grandkids too. Look at us go.
I appreciate about my mom most is probably that she works hard to provide for the family and works hard to keep us happy and is fun and is not too harsh, and she's kept me really healthy and cool for all these years.
I appreciate most about my mom. I appreciate that she lets me come to my own decisions and doesn't push on me what she thinks. She's always been like that. She's always wanted myself and probably others to come up with their own decisions and not be influenced by others' opinions. And that's one thing she's taught me, is to not really care about what everybody else thinks, but just my own opinion. So
Is her courage and her critical thinking ability. There's nobody out there that she's afraid to call the BS on.
I would have to say my mom was the perfect mom for me growing up because she knew who I was. She was just like me. We were hard-headed, and I had to do things my way no matter what. She understood that, but she corrected me, told me the right things to do, but I just had to do it my way. And inevitably, every freaking time, it was what she said.
About your mom.
Appreciate that she takes me to all my swim meets and drives me everywhere, even when I'm like sitting in the car on my phone for like 6 hours straight. But she takes me everywhere I want to go.
That she's always there for me when I'm crying or I'm being a wimp. She always pretends or actually cares if I'm actually being hurt or just crying because I'm Brody.
Gonna have to say that kind of am a black sheep, and I think I've done a lot of different things, and my mom has always been there for me no matter what. I feel like if I could choose one person that would have my back for the rest of my life, hands down, it would always be my mom, and I really appreciate her for that. So thank you, Mom. I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
So just want to say Happy Mother's Day again, and I love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
Look at us go. Love you, Mom.
So yeah, I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you.
Thank you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom! I love you.
Love you, Mom. Hope you have a great day. Bye.
And so, happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
$165. I love you.
What's your joy?
That's a pretty hard.
Okay, stop. You need to start with,
I'm gonna do a trick for you now. This is for when I was a cheerleader. Yes.
2. That's a hard one.
Well, I have trying to teach people how to drive.
Age 13.
Favorite memory of just you and your mom?
Favorite memory.
Take your mom anywhere in the world, where would you take her?
Additionally, I love my hair, man. It's almost 60. Wow. Pretty awesome. I love her for that a lot.